How's everybody? My name's PTS, and today we're going over. This is a part 2 of the video I posted, titled "This weird thing happened to me over 2 weeks ago." In the video, I explained something weird happened in my room while I was just randomly watching on YouTube. I didn't have any proof, but I don't know. I can't really explain it. There really wasn't any other really explanation about it. There really wasn't a logical explanation for what I saw. Nothing happened last night, but I don't. This one I can kind of like brush off as like natural stuff or whatever. But this happened during this happened at like I said, this happened last night, but I don't have the best memory. Well, weird shit happened. Weird crap anyway. So, but basically, it happened around. It was past midnight anyway. It does sound kind of cliche, but I don't know. I know, yeah. But this time, instead of seeing something, I heard something. Now, it could be anything natural. That could be the case. But the thing is, I don't really know. Basically, last week, or actually, no, it was like 2 weeks ago or some shit like that. Actually, yeah, it was a week ago. I found out that our Boston Terrier Raven, she passed away, and so the reason why I mention this is only because because it definitely sounded like a dog running, like something that was a quadrupedal animal running across the living room. Because you already know I always make my videos in the basement. I always make my YouTube videos in the basement of which is my bedroom, yeah, actually. But yeah, in the same case scenario, I was browsing through YouTube, and yeah, it could be just a big coincidence. I don't know. Like I said, I don't know how to explain this shit. But Raven passed away because she was old. She had cataract. She was sick. I'm pretty sure she died. I'm pretty sure she passed in her sleep, and and her body's buried in the backyard. And her body's buried in the backyard, or it could be our other dog that died. This one was like years ago. This was like 5 or 6 years ago. We had a Pomeranian named Dakota. He was the cutest little thing you've ever seen. Well, of course, Pomeranians are always adorable, but of course, he passed away in 2012. Now, I don't really know but Dakota's a lot more energetic than Raven ever was, being honest. But like honestly, the thing never really affected me that much. I didn't really live. I wasn't really that close to Raven anyway, so that and besides, it definitely didn't really shock me because, well, she was old, she was sick, it was coming eventually. It may sound harsh of what I'm saying, but it's not. It's just I'm telling the truth, being honest. But anyway, back to what I was saying. Basically, I heard a scutter across the main hallway of my room, because there's a basement door. Because the layout of the living room is that once you walk in the front door, there's a front room to the side, and there's the staircase that goes up to the top floor of the second floor, the top floor of my house of my home. Basically, straight forward, there's a hallway that goes, and the right is the kitchen, and the left is the main living room, and the bathroom, and the basement, and the door that leads down to the basement. And of course, I couldn't have swore I heard something scutter from the kitchen to the living room, like it went from right to left, and it was very faint, but I could really make out like. Cause you know how like dogs when they have on like tile or whatever. You know what that sounds like, hopefully. But anyway, that's basically what happened. Nothing really weird happened after that. I mean, I swear I could feel something like in my room, but that could just be paranoia. I don't know. That could just be like the after effect of possibly fearing something weird, but. Surprisingly, here I haven't managed. I mean, god damn, it's over here. I've lost Oh shit, damn. experience anything weird here, but yeah, my dad says I do. It's weird. It is definitely fucking weird. But basically, I mean, I've lost more family members here that I was actually close with, and I was like a brother to me. I mean, the one that hurt the most, I can tell, that was my pop-up, my grandfather. He was a man. He was a God. He was such a nice. He was such a kind gentleman. He was such a gentleman. He was such a hilarious. He's basically one. He's a really funny uncle or whatever. He was a really fucking hilarious guy to be with, to be around. He was not. He was. But of course, his death was intentional because, well, his death wasn't. I don't really know, but the story I got out of it, the nurse killed him. Basically, he was in the hospital with a leg injury. They were performing surgery on his leg, and this one nurse, being a complete and total stupid fuck, kept injecting him with the medicine or whatever, and he died via overdose. Because of the fucking stupid fucking nurse, you know? It's just weird, it's all. I'm really surprised we didn't file a lawsuit, and every time I passed the fucking hospital, I promptly flipped them off. Because, fuck them. But, I mean, really, this thing I've heard, and of course I have no proof because I didn't, like I said, if I would be recording, and if something were to happen, I would be recording. It could just be the biggest coincidence ever. It could be obviously formed. The problem is, though, is that this was in the middle of the fucking night, like right after midnight. We're talking here, and I didn't know it was happening, so of course I wasn't recording anything. You know. How would I know something would happen if I don't have any proof of it, you know? No, let me rephrase that. Basically, how would this be fake if I didn't know it would happen? How would I be recording something in the middle of the fucking night when that shit happens? I know, like I said, I know what I heard and saw. I know there's something going on there. I know there's something going on in my dad's house, but it's nothing, like, serious. Could just be just people saying their final goodbyes, or just being some people that are just spirits that just didn't, spirits that are just wanting to stay around because, I mean, we're family. Even in the spiritual form, they, even being dead, they still want to stick around, you know? Like I said, it sounds cliche. Like I said, next thing, no, I'm gonna try and get these events recorded on camera, so just it makes it more believable. I'll try anyway, I don't know. Yeah, you stuttering a lot. I don't know what else to say about this. PTS Wrestling, huh? Weird encounter and blooper reel. and blooper reel. and blooper reel. But yeah, if y'all haven't already noticed, I stutter a lot, and it was a common problem for me, and of course, I was made fun of, but I don't know what's the topic here, but whatever. My channel, I really do what the fuck I want, but yeah, like I said, if you have any logical reason, put it down in the comments. Say what you want. Say what you believe in it. If you don't believe it, fine. If you do believe it, alright. Because I did last encounter. Like, seems like you're stuttering a lot, and yeah, I believe you. And and of course he was right. Who'd you call it? Comment channeling was Shout out to him. You can see the comment on the actual video. You can see his comment. I put a thing on it. So, but basically, I really much practically wraps it up, folks. I hope you all enjoyed. Like, comment, subscribe, and put your stories down. Actually, you know what? I'll put some different. How about you put your story? If you ever encounter something weird outside or inside your home, leave it in the comments. I would replying to every comment if that's possible, even if anybody would decide to comment on my videos anyway. But anyway, hope y'all enjoy this video. Like, comment, subscribe, and see you all in the next video. Have a good one, folks.